The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the Algo algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the Algo team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the Algo algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the Algo team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information
hello my friends, hello, where is, oh my god, and hello my friend, hello everyone, thank you for joining us, thank you for your likes, thank you for your subscription, thank you for your comments, thank you for all your support that you giving to us. It's really important for us. We're trying to do our best, we're trying to do something really good and helpful for you. We're giving you a lot of non-financial advices, information. We're showing you how the price will act, how the price will and where it will go. And the best thing in that content, we are the only one on the market who telling when that's gonna happen. So as I said to you, the July was the last month when I'm explaining to you something that was whole year from August 2024 till August 2025. I was explaining you what the system showed to us on the chart. I was trying to introduce you to the algorithm. We were trying to build the trust, and we were trying to show you that's how system works, and that's how I read this system. So if you watching us for the first time, first thing first, the best thing you can do for yourself, for your deposit, for your family will be go back in time, visit all previous live streams. If you're watching on us on the TikTok, the same. Don't trust to anybody. Just go and see how we predict the dates. Then you can go and spend some time watching the video on the YouTube. So basically, if you're watching us on the TikTok, you can go visit link in bio and you will find the YouTube channel with the charts and everything else. So if you're gonna spend few days, few hours, maybe even few months, because there is a lot of content, by rewatching the previous live streams, you will see how we predict the price movement on the stock market, on the cryptocurrency exchange, on every other asset that we discuss in the live stream. You will understand what I'm trying to say to you, because from today, I want to spend only 1 hour, maximum 1 hour on the live streams. I want you to receive the most precious information, our analysis, our thoughts, our limit orders, our dates, and where the price wouldn't be. So first thing first, I'm going to tell you that in opinion of our algorithm, in opinion of our developer, the price of the Bitcoin wouldn't reach, give me a second please, Oh my God, I'm trying to find this post and show it to you. Give me a second. So this is our public group, and I want to show you the post. We're posting a lot of things here. We said I'm selling 21st of July, then I'm buying back on that day, that day, that day. Then I said on the same live stream, but on the TikTok, hey guys, I'm starting to open short position. I'm starting to open long position. On the previous live stream, on the YouTube in live, I opened a lot of short position. So I'm trying to explain you, but there is a lot of people who's asking me, so what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Where the price will go? People are bothering me, people are disturbing me, and they just waiting that I'm gonna solve their problem. So here is the post for 2nd of August, which says there is 68% probability not to drop less than $109,000 in this week. So let's start from there. Let's start to talk, let's start to analyze our chart from that post. Because as I said, in nearest future, if we're gonna talk about the price, I'm gonna talk about the price in the private group. If we're gonna talk about the dates, I'm gonna talk about the dates on few assets on public, and most of other information will be posted only in the private group. If you want to get access to the private group, it's cheap as fuck, so you can find the link in description or in bio. I'm not inviting you there, I'm not telling you to get access. No, if you need more information, you can go there, because we create this group only because people were asking. You're not gonna find signals there. You're not gonna find, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. No, you're gonna find more additional information. You're gonna find more live streams, more motivational streams, more posts about my position, about what I'm buying, what I'm selling. For example, yesterday on the same live stream, I said to people, hey guys, I'm opening like a lot of long positions. I think that I opened something like, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 positions. Before that, the same was, this is the position of our trader, you don't need that. That's for July. July was pretty good months. But then I said yesterday at 11:43 a.m. close it all shorts. I posted only 3 screenshots here: XRP, Solana, XRP on the other cryptocurrency exchange. But before that, I posted a little bit more screenshot, because, you know, I'm a little bit tired of doing all these screenshots. I don't know why it didn't save, but if I'm gonna go back once again. Yesterday was a good day to remember. I showed people how every asset was analyzed on the live stream. I'm not touching the chart if I'm not doing the live stream. I'm not drawing anything, I'm not doing anything. So all this post was like, hey, this is the good time to remember something. So here it was like a lot of short position, a lot of long position, and I'm not telling you that I'm the best. No, I'm still holding one non-realized losses. I want to show you this position. So I posted that, and still one in losses. And before that, I posted the same screenshot where I was telling that, guys, remember, I will close that trade in profit. That's really bad trade, But the analysis was pretty good. If I'm gonna go on, I think, analysis was pretty good. And not here. Maybe not here as well. You see, like, there is a lot of yeah. So that was the dates to buy, and that was the limit orders to scale, my friends, to scale, because I opened that position somewhere here. I was expecting that we're gonna go higher, but it doesn't happen, because not all my position are mine. Sometimes I'm opening position like our trader opened them, and I'm good with that. I'm not perfect, but when I'm showing to people, hey guys, here is the 20 short position, here is the 20 long position, and I'm still catching and holding that position. Today on the live stream I showed to Ukrainians, hey guys, this is my funding fees. So I received $960 and I paid $106 just for holding that positions. That's something additional that you need to understand, that you shouldn't fix position in the losses if you have that kind of strategy. If I'm gonna go on the Instagram, before we're gonna start analyzing the chart, today I posted this video. When it hits you that you don't have to fix the losses, of course, that's my screenshot. Sometimes my portfolio, my bigger portfolio, my lower portfolio, my altcoins, etc., it shows non-realized losses, depending on your portfolio. But the main thing, the only thing that's interesting for me is how big will be my profit, what I'm gonna fix in profit. So if I'm gonna go to the story, here is the video where I'm telling to people 21st of July, hey guys, I fixed, and then I don't know, maybe it's already deleted, but 21st of July, here my friends, here I fixed, then I bought back 24th, 25th, then I fixed one more time, and after that I start to buying partly, and if you are following us in our social media, you can find the dates when I'm posting something. But you see that I create new layout. I created new layout, and I think that we don't need anything else. We don't need anything from the future, anything from the past. We need to analyze today, because all these layouts are holding, where is that? No. Are holding a lot of information. Go back in time and you will see how we put all these lines, how we draw all these lines, how we did that. Like, you will go and you will see how it was. Unfortunately, with the help of the haters, we receive block on my TradingView account. So in the 4 days, the ban lifts. But why they did that? Why they did that? Because I was telling to people, hey guys, 3rd of August, this is the best buying point. So it means that the price will go down. $1 million till the end of the year, I wish, but the end is near. The last pump from August till November, blah, blah, blah. But the smaller lines showing you, always showing you what the price will do. And unfortunately, I cannot delete and I cannot edit it, any post here. So if you're gonna go, for example, if you're gonna go here and you will find, I think the one of the best prediction of the market, that one. Unfortunately, you cannot open it. You see it's hidden. House rules violation. Because that post, the Ethereum post, reached a lot of people. 10,000 people saw this post. I don't know how many of them was trying to delete that. But everything that I was telling to people, hey guys, the Ethereum looks really bad. Really bad. And the price from 3,600 drops to 34. I'm not telling that this is the end. I'm not telling that we cannot reach 4,100, etc. But people was so hateful here, so hateful, so they blocked my account. But if you're gonna go exactly the same, August 8, 2024, buy here in September. So on the August 8, the price is 61, but we're telling buy here in September. The price dropped to 51, 52,000, and then we're telling to sell here. In August, we said by September, sell December. From the here to here, the price dropped on 30%. And that's where you should watch our live stream, because August was fucking like a year ago. And we give analysis on the half year, and after that, like, take a look. There is the dates, that, and that. If I'm gonna refresh the page, you will see that it shows to us buyback April 2026 and the end of 2026. Remember this post. This post was watched by 4,500 people. I can't, take a look at this. I cannot edit it, I cannot delete that. I can only update and give notes. So that's how it looks in August 2024. If I'm gonna go right now on the chart and I'm gonna open the weekly time frame of the Bitcoin, it's gonna show me that we're gonna go lower until December, then we're gonna have one more bounce back, then we're going lower until the end of the year. So that's why it's so important for you, not for me, for you to watch all live streams. And that's why I'm gonna try to stop explaining. I'm just gonna tell you what algorithm shows to us. So let's start. I think that that's gonna be fair enough. So we were expecting for that moment. And right now, as I said, when you see the date from us, you should consider of buying, selling, doing the same as we do in plus minus 1 day. Why? Because this filter showing to us, hey, that's the best, but that's not the best by the price. So to find the best, I'm going always on the lower time frame. So here we have that our phase, our downtrend are changed. How it could be changed? On the flat or uptrend. So we catch this moment. What it shows to us that from today until 11 of August, my friends, remember this, 11, 12, 18, 17 of August. That's the dates where I'm a little bit afraid for the market. I'm telling you that I'm a little bit afraid for the market. And no matter how much profit I fixed here, no matter how many coins I bought here, the things that are frightening me is the second part of August. So today, on the 3rd of August, I'm gonna tell you one thing. 25th, 26th, and 27th of August, that's where the price could be the lowest one. You see, it shows to us 24s. It shows to us 24s, but it could be 25th, 26th, 27th. You see, everything's here is our bottom. So if I'm gonna go there, you will see that line here, yeah? That line, which we're gonna say, the daily buy line. Then I'm gonna put the same daily sell line here. So basically until September, from the end of August until middle of September, we're gonna have one more pump. But my friends, how it looks on the weekly time frame, it looks so fucking bad. Guys, if you're watching this live stream on the TikTok, just go visit link in bio and you will see everything with the screen, etc, etc, etc. Or you just can support us by by giving us likes and follow us in every social media. We're giving really, really good vision about exactly when the price will turn around. So the weekly time frame looks really bad, but the worst thing on the weekly time frame is that's something that could give us 40-50% drop. Okay, especially American people, no offense. You don't like when I'm using word crash. Let's say deep. Let's say correction. Let's say your fucking portfolio will see the red blood and you're just gonna make a screenshot. Or some of you gonna sell. Not my business. My business is talking. I'm giving you a chance, my friends, I'm giving you a chance to give me as much likes as you can. I want to see 500 plus likes before I'm going to end talking about the Bitcoin, volatility, USDT dominance, BTC dominance, total 1, total 2. And if you want to talk about others, if you want to talk about altcoins, I want to see 500 likes. This is the minimum. You have approximately 1 hour. Because after that, I'm going on the Rodeo Drive and I'm going to try to tell people, hey guys, just for your consideration, something like the end of the August will be the last. And yeah, I know that I was telling to people that the July will be the last. Yes, and probably as far as we said on every live stream, on every street video, 4th, 13th, 24th of July. 4th, 13th, 24th of July. Just go back in time and open any asset from 4th, 13th, 24th of July, 60, 70, 80%, 50% from 14 and something like 10, 12, 15% from 24th of July. So after that information about July, I was given to people one more like alarm, attention. Guys, until the beginning of September, so in the end of August or at the beginning of September, we could see all altcoins lower than 2022, 2023. Just for your considerations. Just for your consideration. I'm buying back only on the profit. As I said to people in the private group, I bought back only on my profit. So if I fix $100,000 profit, I bought back on 100,000 profit. So my deposit, my money right now are just chilling somewhere on the bridge, on the fence. I don't know how to say that. They just like, okay, what's gonna happen next? And if we're gonna see the new all-time low at the end of August, I'm going all in. I said to the people in the private group when exactly I'm gonna go all in. That's how it was in September, October, November 2024. That's how it was in March 2025. Yes, in April we go lower, but I said to people, I'm putting more money in the market, and then I'm selling. I sold 12th of May, and then I bought back in June, July, and sold everything 21st of July. So I'm trying to catch all this movement. And if you're gonna go back in time and you're gonna check this information, so what is really bad? This red cross gave us, take a look at this, that movement. That red cross gave us that movement. That red cross already gave us that movement. But my friends, the biggest impulse with all this divergence starts only from the middle of the channel. So if the red cross gonna cross the middle of the channel, that's how it's gonna be. The first, the second one, the impulse down. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. That's what really scares me. Take a look at this cross, impulse down. For you, maybe it looks not really bad, but still it's 20%. If we're gonna talk here, it's 70%. If we're gonna talk here, it's 30%. And here, I don't remember, maybe 10, maybe 12. 12, you see? Something I remembered. So what I'm expecting right now, my friends, either here, what if we're gonna be here? What if? That's easy for any cryptocurrency. You saw how it was on the S&P, on the Nasdaq, on a lot of other stocks, especially the top stocks, 40-50%, like that. So everyone who's like, we are going only to the moon, that's fine. Write it in the comment. Don't text me that. Write it in the comment. Just help me to get more attention from the people, to receive more hateful messages. So I'm afraid of that moment. I'm afraid of that moment. But I'm always telling you that I need to give you some kind of my opinion what's gonna happen. Yes? So if I'm gonna go on the 2 weekly time frame, it's showing to me that we still need to go higher. If I'm gonna go on the monthly time frame, that guy will, like, look, I'm joking. Not because I bought back only the profit money I put back in the market. No, I'm joking just because I'm nervous inside. That's something that scares me so fucking hard. I cannot explain you. I cannot even give you opinion about where can we be. Can we be 58,000? Of course. Can we be somewhere like 16,000? Of course, my friends. Everyone, especially Michael Saylor, Van Neck, John Van Neck, I don't know who other, like BlackRock, Donald Trump, you, especially you. You are not Donald Trump's son. You're not Michael Saylor. You do not own trillion or billion trust fund, hedge fund or whatever fund. You're just trying to do something for your family. So think about it. We have these 3 huge liquidities, yeah, here, here, and here. So it means that if we're gonna go and put the zone, how the liquidity will be triggered. I will say like that. That's easy for the price of the Bitcoin. That's really, really easy to reach that zone. Really easy. So you need to understand that, okay, you're a long-term investor, you're willing to fix profit when the price will be 150, 250, 500, $1 million for the Bitcoin. But answer one question. Are you Bitcoin holder? Where you bought Bitcoin? How many Bitcoins you're holding? Will extend on the Bitcoin fix your life? Just imagine that. So right now we have like trillion of dollar in the Bitcoin. To get to the $1 million for the Bitcoin, we need to not double it. We need to put 10 times more money in the asset. So it means that there should be 10 times more USDT on the market. So basically, the USDT should be minted. If you truly believe in that, I'm glad, I'm happy, I wish you that price. But don't wait this price until 2028. Here today in 2025, I'm telling you, don't wait this price until 2028, maybe 2029, 2032. Let's say 2028, 2032 will give you 4 years when the price could reach 250, 500, etc., etc. But before that, they need to put you in the state of, okay, I'm fixing losses. Okay, I'm fixing losses because from here, everyone talking about $12,000, we are going lower. You need to fix your losses here because you're gonna expect that we're gonna go one more time lower. You need to fix your losses here. That's why most of the time, I'm not telling you when you should or could sell, because you could sell whatever day you want. That's not the stock market. You woke up like, I'm gonna sell all my assets. Okay, sell it. That's it. But I'm telling you where the correction will be. And I'm telling you when I'm selling, when I'm buying. So the monthly time frame looks so fucking bad. And as far as I said it, I'm not gonna explain you why, but I'm gonna tell you why. You see this squeezing of channel? When the channel is squeezed, we have the red cross here and we are close to the middle. And when the yellow line will cross the white line of the bottom of the channel. Maiden, maiden, maiden. Squeeze channel, red cross, middle of a channel. 74, 73, 70 fucking what? 76%. So could it be the same? Could it be the same? Of course. There's nothing holding the price of the Bitcoin not to go to the zero. If anybody wouldn't buy for $1, for $5, for 25,000, I'm gonna do that. Only just because I'm truly believe in that asset. I'm truly believe in that system. I truly believe in the cryptography, in cryptocurrency, etc., etc. I believe in the blockchain, and I'm doing this almost for 10 years. So if I'm gonna tell you that the price will probably not gonna reach that level, can I delete that? Can I delete that? So that's gonna be almost impossible, but I'm telling you that one day the price will be there. One day, when the internet will be switched off, when there's going to be the blackout of the whole planet, when the aliens will arrive, when the nuclear war will start, we're going to take all this... Where is that? We're going to hit all these lines. Where is that? Can I go on the weekly time frame? Not here, maybe here. Weekly time frame. Not here, maybe this one. Not. Give me a second. Not, maybe that one. We're gonna hit 2,000, 13,000, 38,000, but not right now. Not right now, my friend. I do not believe that we're gonna see for the next couple of years price on $24,000, except unless there's gonna be the huge black swan, like the biggest black swan in the world, nuclear war, let's say. Let's do not believe to NASA about the aliens. Sounds silly for me, but still, they're gonna show us in news that aliens are arriving in the planet. Oh my god, oh my god. That is possible. That is way than possible. So I'm gonna put one last zone for you. The price will be here. Those of you who with me for many years, you remember how I drew that zone when we were here. You know how it was. Just go back in time to December live stream, and you will see how I'm putting that line here. The price reached that level. Yes, I was expecting that the price will go lower. I was expecting that. But unfortunately, we didn't reach that. So it means that we still have time to go there. So right now, I'm just gonna leave that. We have a lot of liquidity anywhere. So let's say 58, 66, 82, maybe 72. So 72 will be one last. I hope you don't mind it. And you know, like, I wish to put it a little bit lower to 64, something like that. So that's where I'm expecting price before the end of 2026. So here, take a look at this. Here. That's the bottom when I'm expecting the price. That's the bottom of the forecast. Could it be here in December? Of course. The fast movement down, then we are going to the flat, but I'm not thinking that that's gonna happen in December 2025. We can have the impulse, like the fast, like that week, something like that. But I'm not expecting price before the end of 2026. So that's something that's gonna be interesting. Unfortunately, the 2-hour time frame right now are not available for us. So I cannot go there. But I can go on the daily time frame. And what the daily time frame shows to me, that guys, one more time, 8, 10, 12 of August, we're gonna have one more correction. We're gonna have one more correction on the crypto market. But the worst thing, that the Bitcoin dominance will be on top once again, and it's gonna put all altcoins. And as I said, we can see on the altcoins, the lower low of the 2022, 2023. Why? I'm gonna explain you why. It's easy to understand. So why they doing that? Because everyone on the market are fully, like, blindly trust that everything will go up right now immediately. But also since 2022, we had like perfect 3 years of pumps and dumps. Everyone truly believed that if it was 4 years ago, 80 years ago, 10 years ago, that's gonna happen one more time. And the cycle, 4-year cycle, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling for more than 1 year in a row that the cycle are changed. For the Bitcoin, let it be. My last Bitcoin was bought on March 2022, in March 2020 on the COVID, and then I sell it in summer 2020, and I bought altcoins. So people trusting influencers, they trusting Trump, they trusting news, they trust to anybody except those who probably understand and showing them what he's doing. I'm not the guy who's sitting on the sand in front of thousands of people with the microphone who's like, so you know, in my opinion, we will reach $1 million. No. If that's your opinion, then who cares what the price you're gonna buy right now? 60,000, 100,000, 120,000, 80,000. Just show me your wallet. What you buying? What you holding? where you get money to buy this asset. When you bought it, because the blockchain has all this information. Then, if you're gonna go further, you're not gonna see me promoting Bitcoin, like, oh my God, promoting XRP, promoting Solana, I don't know, any coin. I'm not promoting them. Yes, some asset gives us a huge profit. Some assets was missed, like, oh my God. I was so close to press the button buy, but I did not bought that asset. So I'm promoting profit. I'm promoting honest profit through the market with the cryptocurrency. I'm promoting reinvestments. I'm promoting speculation, buy, sell, rebalance your assets. Just try to do more profit. I'm promoting not fixing the losses. I'm promoting to buy the dip. I'm promoting to, hey, dude, if you believe in that asset and you bought it for example, $5, right now it's 50 cents, and you still holding this asset. So it means that you still believe that this asset will cost $5 or $10. Why you don't want to buy it 10 times less? So your average price will be not $5, let's say $2, $1.5, $2.7, depending on how much money you're going to put in the market. That's the averaging. I'm promoting the risk management. I'm promoting and telling to people, hey guys, if you are believer in the asset, like you have a tattoo with the ticker name, you have a t-shirt with the, I'm buying Solana, I'm buying every day, like Michael Saylor. If you are that kind of person, so you fully believe that the price will give you x10, x20. So who cares when you're gonna buy? Probably you shouldn't care about that. And if the price are going lower, why you care from where the price will drop to the zero? If that asset will be fucked up, if that asset will be scammed, or like that's gonna be the fraud or whatever, and you bought it for $1, it dropped to 10 cents. Who cares if that asset will collapse from $1 or 10 cents? You're gonna care only about the money which you put in the market. But almost every time when I'm telling to you, hey guys, I'm buying those assets because I truly believe that they at least not gonna be delisted, at least not gonna collapse. At least behind that asset there is the open team, there is the huge community, there is the profit, there is the product, there is something that we called unicorn project. And not just because there is the frog or there is something else bullshit like meme coin, and we don't know who created this meme coin, we don't know who holds this coin, but we can see through coin market cap how many whale wallets and how much of supply in percent they're holding. Do your own research. Like every day I'm telling this to people. If you want to invest in some kind of asset, don't ask me in what assets I'm invested. You every day you see all my watch list, you see that all list. That's the only thing that's interesting for me. That's the only thing. So when I'm telling to people, I'm buying here, I'm selling here, it doesn't mean that you need to be like, I'm gonna do the same. Yes, because Andrew said that. No. If I'm gonna tell you, you know, back in Ukraine, my grandmother, back in Ukraine, she was always telling to me, and every kid from Ukraine, they know this quote. If everybody gonna jump from the roof, will you jump? If everybody gonna lay down on the road, on the highway, will you lay down with them? Like, use your brains. That's your responsibility. There is so many people who's like always, so I'm gonna do the same, I'm gonna do the same. But then when you're talking about the risk management, they're not doing the same. When you're talking about, I'm not fixing the losses, I'm just scaling my position. I'm just averaging my position. I'm just putting more money there to fix the profit, to fix that mistake. So that's why, my friends, you need to understand that the daily time frame are showing us that we could drop here. But the main thing why I bought here, why I was buying all these dates and I was telling it, that we are at the bottom. And that means that we need to go up. What does it mean? that we need to catch that moment. Where is my line? We need to catch that moment. 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 How it looks on the chart? That moment, that. How big it could be? In my opinion, we definitely could see until the end of the year the price from 123 to 131. That's something that I'm expecting. And of course, on the other layout, on the other live streams, I put it the 145. I was thinking, and I prove it to the people in the public group, back in December, I was telling that we're gonna see correction to 79, something like that. From there, we're gonna reach 122. Back in December, my friends, I'm gonna show it to you. Because it's, in my opinion, it's interesting to see how the brains works. Pa-da-pa-pa-pa. Give me a second, please. Where is that? So my 12, I'm telling to people that I'm fixing the profit. December 22, I'm telling to, you can make a screenshot and ask ChatGPT to translate it to you from Russian to your language. Do the screenshot. I'm gonna translate it. We better find the buying points lower than November 2024. I want to see the blood. Then like a lot of things. December 16, do the screenshot and ask the ChatGPT to translate it to you. But you know what? I can do that. Copy. December 16. I believe in impulse growth already in December. Then there will be correction, but don't expect 25k. I said the maximum is 79.87. Although, as the buyback shows, we will stay there for about a minute, having remoted liquidity and flow back to 100 and plus 1,000. 114, 115 is really 120, 122 maximum. So I stretched the fib shadow. Like, can somebody produce the medal for me? I want to put it somewhere here, like the best of the best. So we're gonna try to catch all these movements. Or it's better to say, I'm gonna try to catch this moment. That's why I sold here. Why? Because the daily time frame was here, and the 4-hour time frame. Where is the 4-hour time frame? The same here, here. Every time when we are turning around, you can catch this moment every time. Just take a look how it works. So why I'm buying? Because we are at the bottom. Why I bought there? Because we were at the bottom here, at the bottom here. That's it. So that's why we catch this moment, we catch that moment, everything in the public group. And that's why right now I'm in the long position, like 20 long positions. But what the 4-hour time frame showing to me? That's interesting. And why those lines not on the 3rd of August? Because the 3rd of August was here on the 1-hour time frame. On the 3-hour time frame, it's still showing to us here, but when you need to buy, when the trading filter are at the bottom, the 4-hour time frame are still showing me, hey guys, there is a chance that we're gonna have one more correction. So that yellow line will go to the correction. What does it shows to me? That if that line will go to the deeper correction, I'm just gonna buy more here. That's it. I'm trusting the process, but I bought everything that was here. I bought that, and the last buying point was here. I'm sorry, I didn't bought spot here because I bought it here, here, here. I opened long position on the same amount of money that I want to put to the spot. So it means that if I'm gonna have the correction right now, with the help of this yellow line, no matter if we're gonna reach that fair value gap, then we're gonna go up again, or we're gonna do that. That's something that I'm expecting. Why? Because this guy is showing to me that we need to go up until 8, 10, 12. That's why when I start to talk to you, I said, hey guys, be afraid of middle of August, because from the middle of August we can go down till 16, then we come down again till 23rd. You see all these lines here, all these lines here. Why? Because that's how it looks on the daily time frame. I'm gonna delete. That's how it looks on the daily time frame. So yes, we could be way lower, but I'm not expecting right now the price lower than $109,000. There is a chance, there is always chance, but I'm not expecting. So that's why, just remember, just consider the end of August. Just remember, just consider, you do not have the access to this system, and basically it will be almost impossible for you just to open the chart and do that. But why we have the impulse on the 4-hour time frame? Because the channel was squeezed. Why we gonna have one more last impulse? Because the 12-hour are squeezed, the daily time frame at the bottom, and the weekly time frame, this one, are squeezed as well. And we probably gonna have something like that, and then we're dropping, and only after that drop, when the yellow line will cross the middle, so somewhere here, this divergence will work. But if we're gonna see today, tomorrow, next week, next month, the green cross, that cross will cancel this divergence. So we have right now two higher time frame divergence on the 2 weeks time frame, the same on the monthly time frame, weekly time frame. So it means I'm not giving you a promise that I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna fix next time, but if I'm gonna be in the good mood, when I'm gonna see the red cross on the daily time frame, no matter when it's gonna be, I'm gonna fix my positions, because in my opinion that could put the price way lower. If we're gonna go with the prediction model, the weekly time frame showing to us that we are going down, the daily time frame showing to us that we are going down, but still there is the one last peak at the beginning of November. The 12-hour time frame here shows us that we are going down until 5th, 6th, 4th, and then once again until the end. So I'm gonna put the green line here. You see that here, that on the daily time frame. It's basically the same period of time. So plus minus, let's say if it's better for you, let's say the last week of August. The last week of August, that could be really bad. That line are here, so it means that from November till December, the Bitcoin will give us huge impulse down. The 6-hour time frame showing us the same, 24th, and I wouldn't put the line here. Let's skip that. But the 4-hour time frame showing us, where is that? Sorry for that. The 4-hour time frame showed me that in the end of August there's gonna be two bottoms. Of course, there is gonna be one more bottom here, and I explained it on the previous live streams. Like, hey guys, as I said, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. From there, I'm expecting that the Bitcoin will go to the correction, but the Bitcoin dominance could go lower. So it means that we can have really good impulse on the altcoins until 18, 20 of August. That's why I'm buying back. So with the Bitcoin, I think it's waiting enough. We're just waiting until we're gonna reach 11. Plus minus 1 day. Then we're gonna drop once again till 16. Then we're going up once again till 20, and from 20 till the end of August, I think that there where it's gonna be the huge, like terrible one more correction. But we need to understand, oh, you know what, conclusion, I need to do conclusion. So I want you to understand that from today we can see the correction down, then from 5th, 6th, 4th of August we're going up again right until, let's say, 11 plus minus 1 day of August. From 11 plus minus 1 day of August, the Bitcoin will go to the correction or in the flat until 16, but the Bitcoin dominance will go down. So it means that the altcoins from here, or even from 16 till 20, will go up. So either altcoins will pump from 11 till 20, or they're gonna pump exactly from 16 till 20 plus minus 1 day. From 20 of August, I'm expecting for one more dump until the end of the August. That's the main thing you should understand. And I hope you understanding me, I hope. Because for you, that's important. For me, I'm good. Let's try to check those dates. I'm interested in that period of time. Let's try to check what the Bitcoin volatility is showing to us. So guys, as I said to you in the previous live stream, that's gonna be the bigger volatility. So that's why the Bitcoin will go lower. If you don't believe me, just go and do your own research in the public channel. Just go on the previous, oh, here it is. Here it is, my friends, 27th of July. Just read that post. I'm not gonna waste my time, just read that post. Here you're gonna understand. I will help you. Read that. Links in bio, links in description. So that was the prediction for the volatility. And when we're adding the bigger volatility, but the Bitcoin showing that we are going down, what does it mean? That the impulse down will be big. So what do we have right now? The volatility should go to the correction until 6. That's why, if I'm gonna go back on the Bitcoin, we're probably gonna have something like that moment. Then we're gonna go up again. Then we're gonna go up again. So the Bitcoin volatility is showing to me that until 6, we're gonna go to the correction. But from 6 till 15, we are going up again. So just for your consideration, from today till 6th of August, the Bitcoin volatility go to the, like, either it's gonna stop or it's gonna go to the correction. But from 6 till 15 of August, the Bitcoin volatility will go up again. And my friends, on the daily time frame, it's still the worst thing for the Bitcoin. Will be at the end of August. So if it shows to us that either from 21st or from 18 of August, the Bitcoin volatility will go up again. So in my opinion, that's where the Bitcoin volatility will be bigger at the end of August. Why? Because of the daily time frame. Why? Because we don't have weekly time frame. Okay, we don't have weekly time frame information. Okay, let me do the conclusion about the Bitcoin volatility. First you're analyzing, then you're trying to understand what's happening. So for the conclusion about the Bitcoin volatility, we're gonna have a really good impulse up on the Bitcoin volatility. Maybe we're gonna reach 60%, maybe we're gonna reach 51%. On the daily time frame, it's showing to me that the biggest movement will be from 21st till probably beginning of September. That's where the Bitcoin volatility will go up. So right now I'm thinking that either we're gonna stuck here or we're gonna slightly move higher. And the dates for your consideration when the Bitcoin volatility could grow, that's from 6th of August till 9, from 12th of August till 15, from 18th of August to 22, and then one last from 31st of August, something like to 7th of September. So if we have bigger volatility, just put these dates when the volatility will go up on the movement of the Bitcoin which we predicted, and you're gonna have where it's gonna be the bigger movement. Also in some of the live stream we explained to people the rule of 19 and how you can understand in what field the Bitcoin will be traded. With the volatility, I think Let's wait. You know what? I don't need the red line. All I need is the green lines. All I need is the green lines. If you want, you can do the screenshot right now. Don't care about the time. All you need to care when that line will do that. When that yellow line will do that. When that yellow line will do that. When the yellow line will turn around. The dates are not the main thing. It's only showing you when it's gonna stop or when it's gonna go down. When it's gonna stop or when it's gonna go up. So it's giving you the changing of the phase. So if we was from the end of July until today in the phase of downtrend, in the phase of the correction, it means that until that date to that date, we probably gonna stuck in the flat. Just because when I'm going on the lower time frame, I see what it shows to me. If we're gonna do that movement here and then we're gonna come back here, that's gonna mean that we have still flat movement. Like if that are starting here and we are doing that kind of movements, but we are finishing here, that's the flat. How to catch all these movements? Go on the lower time frame. The volatility showed us something. The Bitcoin dominance. My friends, on the previous live stream here, I showed to you where was that? I don't remember. I don't remember. Maybe that was in the private group. Maybe somewhere. But who cares about that? Why I sold my altcoins? Because the dominance was showing to me that we should go higher. But if I'm gonna do that, you will understand me right now. You will understand. And I'm gonna go back to the weekly time frame. So the weekly time frame are showing me that the dominance of the Bitcoin should go up. The weekly time frame showing to me that the dominance of the Bitcoin should go up. But it's definitely going to be at the bottom on November 2025. The next bottom will be in August 2026. So just for your consideration, relax if there's not going to be alt season until August 2026. Relax, calm down. Calm down. If we're going on the daily time frame, the daily time frame helping us to understand that there is the dates when it's definitely going to be disaster for altcoins if the Bitcoin on those dates are going down. It's too far away from now, yeah? So let's delete this line and let's put few lines for your consideration when I'm probably going to fix my next altcoins. So on the daily time frame, the bottom of the dominance are 26th of August, 22nd of October, and 27th of November. So it means that there altcoins could perform. But also we have 16th of August is the top of the dominance, and beginning of October showing us that that's the top. So if we're gonna go on the lower time frame, one more thing, the weekly time frame trading model shows us that we need to go up. So that's why I'm thinking that we're gonna go up on the weekly time frame until October. But meantime, you will understand me. I will try to show you that right now. I need to do conclusion. Yeah, I need to do conclusion. So if that's showing to me down and the weekly time frame showing to me up, so it means that on the weekly time frame, here we're gonna be. This is the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame showing to me that until that moment we need to go up. But before that, we're gonna go down. Something like that. So it means that that line on the weekly time frame gonna move and we're gonna go up from here. And the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame, let me go there and check it. Yeah, basically that's gonna be something like that. Maybe even we're gonna do something like that. Yeah, the 4-hour time frame shown to me that we need to go down. Then we, like, take a look at this. I will try to explain you. If that is on the 4-hour time frame, we're going down. Then we're bouncing back here, yeah? On the daily time frame, it looks that we should bounce back here because the weekly time frame are still going up. So we can go down, we can go up. From here, we're going down again. But probably, if we're gonna be like more specific, that's gonna look something like that. Something like that. If I'm gonna delete that, if I'm gonna delete that, that should probably look something like that on the dominance. Of course, that movement could be flat. Of course, that movement could be flat. But that movement definitely gonna be up. That's my opinion. So with the Bitcoin dominance, just for your consideration, just stay tuned, because in my opinion, until 7th of August, the Bitcoin dominance will go to the one more correction. So it means that we're gonna have impulse on the altcoins. Then the dominance going up again until 10th, as I said to you before about the Bitcoin. And from 10th till 17, 18, we're gonna have one more impulse on the altcoins. So from here till here, we're gonna have impulse on the altcoins just because the dominance are going lower. But after 17, 18, the dominance of the Bitcoin are going up on every time frame, especially on the higher time frames. So it means if the dominance are going up and the Bitcoin are showing us that it should go until the end of August down, the altcoin will die. Be afraid, my friends. Be afraid from that moment till that moment. I'm gonna delete the lines. You don't need the lines here. You don't need the lines on the Bitcoin dominance. I truly believe that we're gonna see one more, maybe two more impulses. I'm talking about the impulses like 50-80% movement. I truly believe that until November we're gonna see altcoins X2, X3, but then we're gonna drop once again because just because. Be afraid, my friends, and I'm gonna show you why. Because from that moment, we're going further. I don't care about the BTC market cap. Like, it shows to me that it should go higher, but also that movement up could be that movement. Just for your consideration. Why? Because of the higher time frame. You don't need to know. The phase will be changed. So it means if we are falling from here till here, we are falling here, that phase will be either flat or moving up. Right now we see the movement up. Why? Because the 4-hour time frame trading filter goes up. After that, I need to see how the next few 4-hour candles will be closed. I need to see. So if that movement down will be flat. If that movement down will be flat, it means that we're going higher, higher, higher. So for those of you who's using the algorithm, that will help to you. So we have the movement up here, that movement up here on the trading filter. So if the next movement down will be flat, and I'm truly believe that it will be flat, because as I said to you somewhere here, not maybe here. Where is that? Oh my God. Did I close it? I think I closed something. Oh yeah, here. BTC will be here. I was expecting that it's going to be in autumn. It started a little bit earlier. So here and here, here and here, we can be there before the November, because in my opinion, right on the November, will be way lower than today on the Bitcoin. So that's why, in my opinion, as I said to you at the end of the live stream, I always need to do the whole conclusion of everything. So just for your consideration, if the trading filter on the Bitcoin, which gonna turn around anytime soon, not gonna give us impulse down and will trade in the flat like that, it means that until 11, 12 of August, we are going down. If that movement on the trading filter will be impulse down, that means that the higher time frames are pushing the price lower. But I need to leave you only with the one opinion. In my opinion, we're gonna see the flat right now, then we're gonna have impulse until 10, 11 of let's say 10, 11 plus minus 1 day of August. That's my opinion, my friends. That's my opinion. We're going further to the USDT dominance. The lower USDT dominance, the higher the price of the cryptocurrency. So who am I to remind you that 27th of July, we said to you that from here till here, the price will go up. So it means that everything will go down. What do we have here? Turning around, going down. So the same here. If that movement wouldn't be big like that, if that's only gonna be the flat, then we're going up on the whole crypto market. So just for your consideration, the green and the green. That's the dates when you can fix your long position. That's the dates, 11 and 19. Why? Because the USDT dominance will be I don't know where, but closer to that line if we are changing our direction and refixing. So that's something that it could be. Let's go with the total, my friends. Let's go with the total. The main question here, and we're not gonna take a look on the weekly and daily time frame. I will explain you why. Because every weekly time frame, every fucking weekly time frame, take a look at this. Bitcoin, divergence pointing down, but we still didn't reach the higher part of the channel. If we're gonna break through the middle, we're gonna have the oh my god, you're gonna scream. I don't know on whom. Choose someone smaller, choose someone weaker than you. Like, you know, we love to scream, we like to for someone small. Bitcoin on the Poloniex. That's how it looks on the Poloniex. That's how it looks on the Poloniex. Once again, that's how terrible it looks on the Poloniex. I will show it to the TikTok viewers. I will show it to you, my friends. Where is the focus? What the fuck is wrong? Okay, you see? You see how... Please, Mr. Computer, turn back my face. We need to wait for a couple of seconds more. You see that bottom here? That bottom here? That's not really good, my friend. That's not really good. I'm so afraid of that. And as I said, I cannot delete anything from the trading view. I still believe that we're gonna have one more impulse. I still believe in that. But I'm so afraid. I cannot even like explain you how afraid I am. Give me a second, please. It's time for you to press the like. Okay. Nah. This grass is killing me. This coin grass is killing me. So right now we're expecting for the correction. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Yeah, we need to go to the correction. We need to go to the correction, and I want to see how that correction will work. Here. And that could be impulsive. That could be impulsive. You know, for example, I'm going to show you. Right now I'm going to close my long position on the Bitcoin, and I'm going to reopen Bitcoin in short. So I'm fixing the long position. Where is my long position? On one cryptocurrency exchange, my friends. Only on one cryptocurrency exchange. And I'm opening the short position on another one. Okay. Done. Why? Because the 15 minutes time frame going down, the 1 hour time frame are willing to put the divergence, bearish divergence. We are breaking the middle and we have that squeeze. So I will try to catch this moment. And that's something that's gonna put me to the chart. I'm gonna stuck on the chart and I'm gonna see like, okay, so that's movement. Either it's flat or it's impulse down. If it's impulse down, I have a bad news for you. This is gonna be really, really bad. The dominance, down weekly time frame. The Bitcoin market cap, down and divergence. Bitcoin futures, down and divergence. USDT, up and divergence. Up and fucking divergence. But I truly believe that we're gonna see that moment. I truly believe in that. If that's gonna happen, I wanna buy Tesla robot. How can I do this? If that's gonna happen, I'm gonna buy Tesla robot. I'm gonna call Elon Musk and I will say, hello my friend, we predict every price movement on your fucking Tesla. Every huge movement, every huge movement. The last one, I'm so fucking proud of this. 23rd, 24th of July, buy Tesla. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. There was the funny video on the TikTok when I was wearing the beard. The guy was asking me what should I do and I tell him like buy. The main thing that this video was created, we posted it in the public group. I said to myself that I'm not gonna prove my words. Those of you who do not believe me, fuck off. So the video was created for the 12th of July, but on the 12th of July, that was my birthday. So I made the video on the 13th of July, and the video inside of that was telling like buy today, buy 12th of July. So that's the moment which we predict the first one. This was the first moment that we predict. But this guy who's editing the video for me, he made the video only on 21st, 22nd of July, and I said like, okay, we have the next movement from here up, and that guy showing us also up, so let's do that. So we put 23rd of July. That's really, in my opinion, 10% movement. That's really good. But what to do? How to understand? There is a lot of people who forgetting about the higher time frames, my friends. There's a lot of people who forgetting about the higher time frames. There is a lot of people who's like ignoring all these things. People are only want like money, 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 and I'm good with that. So wait until September if you are the Tesla holder. Wait until September, buy more. Buy more 3rd of September, 15th of September. But right now, in my opinion, my friends, I'm gonna tell it right now, and that's probably gonna be the only stock that we're gonna discuss. But in my opinion, something bad gonna happen with the Tesla. Any minute, any day. I will try to tell you when. I will try to tell you when. 8th of August. Yeah, maybe it's gonna happen 8th of August. Yeah, 8th of August. Something terrible gonna happen with the Tesla. Something, oh my God, so terrible. I think that we can reach something like that. Something like that. When exactly? I will show you. When that line will be on top, when that line will turn around. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion that something terrible gonna happen probably from Monday. From Monday till Sunday, from Monday till Friday, let's see. Just write me a message like, hey dude, you were right. Elon Musk gone crazy. Total, let's come back to total weekly time frame. So the total one showing to us going down, and that one showing us that we are going down. We're not gonna go like immediately. The total two, there is no divergence, but it shows to us that we're gonna go down. Inside of that moment from here till here, there is gonna be that kind of movement, and they gonna take a look like that. So if I put it back there, that's how it looks. But basically on the weekly time frame, That line showing to us weekly time frame. I'm gonna show you right now. The weekly time frame showing to us. Hello my friends, very nice to meet you. See you next year if I'm gonna survive. That shows us that, but the daily time frame will do that movement. Inside of every movement down, there's gonna be the 4-hour time frame, which is gonna be pow. Where's my pow, 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 pow. That's it. Easy for me. I don't know how it's easy or not for you. But if you want to get access to the algorithm, just write me on the Telegram. It's expensive as iPhone, but with the help of this system, people can buy 2 iPhones, 3 iPhones, or whatever. Give me a second. Total weekly time frame. Let's go further. Let's go further, my friends. My friends. Total 3. The same, looks down, pointing down, but as I said to you, my friends, the only thing that I'm waiting on the daily time frame is that movement. And that movement, just because we have this squeezed channel, that could be the same as here. The same as here. The same as here. Same as here. That's why I'm buying more. That's why I'm buying more. But if you're gonna take a look at the total 1, total 2, total 3, there is only few assets that's outperforming, and the whole other crypto market, all this 30 million meme coins, shit coins, meme coins, shit coins, coins, altcoins, whatever coins, they are. But that's not the end. If I was the guy who was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, right now I'm gonna sell everything. No, I'm selling to buy back on 3rd of August. I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you that. That's how it looks. I don't think that you're gonna find this video on that TikTok because that TikTok was blocked at that time. But you're definitely gonna find it in Instagram, and you're definitely gonna find that on the other TikTok. So that's how it was. That's how it was. I'm telling to people 1 week ago, everyone, I'm telling to my golfers, I'm selling everything that I bought in March, April, and in the last couple of days, weeks, I'm fixing the profit. I made this video, then I'm making the video about, hey guys, they unban our TikTok. That video, I don't know how it reposted itself. I don't know how it happened, but that video gets something like 30,000 views. And I was like, I'm gonna leave it there. But I'm telling to people, they unblock our main TikTok, and here, exactly the same video, 2 videos 6 days ago, I'm telling about the 3rd of August. 3rd of August. When exactly? When we are at the bottom. So that's why I'm always telling plus minus 1 day, plus minus 1 day. Let's deep further. I'm truly believe that we're gonna have this impulse up. I'm truly believing that before November. If it's gonna happen in September, or if it's gonna happen in the next 10 days, as I said to you, until the 12th, 20th of August, that's gonna be something that's gonna tell me enough. Because you know, today we're going to take a look at the houses. You know, stupid Ukrainian guy wanna take a look at the house. But I'm not gonna buy a house right now. As I said to you on the live streams, I'm gonna buy them in 2027. But who am I not to negotiate the price? Who am I not to like find few foreclosure houses, find few houses for renovation, find few auction houses? If you have money, you can do what you want. Others. Before we're gonna discuss others, we're gonna check how many likes you gave to me. 500. You see TikTokers? You see TikTokers? They appreciate me. I have only 8,000 followers there, and right now there is only 248 people watching this live stream. Guys, okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was hour and a half. I have 30 minutes more. Okay, others. Others showing me the same. But if I'm gonna go on the lower time frame, every asset, exactly every asset on the market will show me the same thing. That we need to go, take a look at this. Once again, from total. We told you about the 3rd of August, yeah? So take a look at this. Every asset showing to me that we need to go higher, yeah? Why that asset total showing us a little bit opposite from the total 2 and total 3? Because the total 1, that's something that holding the Bitcoin. So if the Bitcoin are pumping back, and the biggest liquidity in the Bitcoin, 62% of whole crypto market, that putting the total 1 higher. The total 2 showing to us that we still can have one more bottom. I will explain you once again why. Because the bigger the dominance, every 1,000 correction on the Bitcoin will put altcoin on like 10%, 5%, 2%. Every 1% movement on the Bitcoin, it's basically more than $1,000 in the price, will put the altcoins on 2, 3, 4%. Just do the math. So that's why the total 2 showing to me, and I'm gonna try to explain you. You know how to give me that kind of like. So the total 2 could do that movement just because of the dominance of the Bitcoin. So I will probably hold my long position, and I'm gonna fix them partly on Tuesday, because in my opinion they're gonna drop some good news, probably with the Russia, probably with the, I don't know, probably with the Russia. Maybe some kind of new pause on the tariffs or whatever. I don't know, whatever they're gonna drop in the news tomorrow, day after tomorrow. But then on the 5th of August, they're gonna say something bad. So that's why altcoins could do that moment down. That's my opinion. I need to pass the CAPTCHA. Okay. Guys, thanks to everyone. Video, the whole live stream with the chart on the YouTube, links in bio, all other links in bio. Okay. So it means, yeah, I think that the total 2 could give the impulse down. Give me a second, please. Give me a second. I need to check my spot positions. Something minus 2%, 3%, 6%, 8%, 4%, 5%, 7%. That's fine. That's fine. Until it's everything on the profit, that's fine. The total 2 showing to us that we could have one more correction until 6. From there, I want to see the price going up. But the total 3 are showing us exactly the same, but we're gonna have 2 more correction, because you know why? Because in my opinion, the Ethereum from 5th till 6th, the Ethereum could give us good correction. That's why the total 2, it consists of altcoins plus Ethereum, and Ethereum is the second one by market cap. So it means if the Ethereum giving us that kind of movement, the total 2 are doing the same. Where is total 2? Here is total 2. So just for your consideration, probably you can buy more Ethereum on 6 if you miss that, then 9, and then the last one will be here. Yeah, so 6, 9, 24th of August for Ethereum, and after that 18 and 13 of October. In my opinion, that could be really bad. That could be really bad, really bad. Something like $25, $2600. Maybe after that. If not, stay tuned to 3,300, stay tuned to 2,900. If that's not gonna happen, then we're probably gonna go higher, but from October. Yeah, higher from October. And that high could be like $5,000, something like that. After that, I'm expecting for one more correction from November till December. Others, everything excluding Bitcoin, everything excluding Ethereum. It's showing to us that we can do that movement. We can do that movement. So that's why stay tuned on those two dates. 12 is the peak, so we could reach that, for example, that level, then we're trading in the flat, or we're going up, then we're taking the losses, stop losses, triggering the stop losses until 14, 15, 16, and then we're gonna have one more impulse, and from here we could drop in again. So just for your consideration, here is the dates. Just remember the dates. That could be like that. We're going up until 12. From 12, we're going to the correction until 16. From 16, we're going up again till 19. And from 19, we're dropping because of the daily time frame. Take a look at this. Daily time frame. So it means when this guy will do that movement, that's going to be terrible. That's going to be terrible. That's why I'm telling to you that we have a chance. We have a chance. Not on the others, because the others consist of like fucking 30 million different coins. But if I'm gonna talk about the altcoins, like for example Atom, we could be here. The compound could be 25. Dot, we basically already at on the lowest point. So I'm gonna say like 2.7, something like that. The ICP is insanely bottom, but still we can go back to $3. And as far as I remember, no, there wasn't lower. Yeah, 2.9, yeah, lower than $3. That's easy for any asset. We're going up, then we're going down, then we're going up again. That's easy for any asset. Easy. XRP, I wouldn't believe that we're gonna drop here, but maybe somewhere like here, 1.4, 129, and all these lines as well. You can do the screenshot. The ADA, I do not believe, but still 55, 44, something like that. Gala the same, something like here. Or yeah, sorry for that, here, and probably somewhere like yeah, we could reach that. Not here, let's say here. I love this coin, but it's already at the bottom, so I'm expecting this coin to hit that liquidity. I want to see it from like $8 to $6. So I'm gonna put one more line on 5.8, let's say here. So it means like every coin could do that until the end of August, until beginning of September. Dogecoin, I wouldn't say that I truly believe that we're gonna go way too low, but still 12 cents possible. Optimism, same, the bottom of the bottom, but we have where to fall lower. This guy is killing me, so in my opinion, we're gonna just take this liquidity. We should took all the stop losses of everyone who's like truly believe that we're flying up. But then you're gonna ask me, so why you not fixing? Why should I fix? Oh, we talk about the dot also. We talk about the dot. We talk about everything here. You're probably interested in Pepe. Here is the lines. Trump. Okay. There is some kind of people who's like, Trump coin will go, will. Yeah, maybe in 2028, 2029, right before the third term of Trump. Okay, as far as that guy showing to me that, my friends, probably from October, a lot of assets will die. So take a look how it works. From here, we go to the correction here, yeah? And that was only half of the movement. Inside of that movement, from here, we go up again. You can go back on the live streams and you will find how we set exactly that the end of March, the beginning of April, that's gonna be the bottom. And you can find that I'm drawing all these lines. You can find in the Telegram channel, I made a lot of good memories about how it was, and how it's gonna happen next. I'm just gonna show you. I don't care about that. You know, I talk to a few huge hedge funds. I talk to a few huge analytics of the Wells Fargo, etc. They all, these old school guys. Okay, what's happened? Where is the video? Okay, here it is. Okay. When you're talking to the big boys who's doing investments for 10, 20, 30 years and they are living on the commission of their clients, it's hard to talk to them on the equal level. It's hard to talk to them like, because they are thinking that you're doing some kind of funny things. Oh, you're a blogger or you're an influencer. Bring me the coffee. And then they looking at your content and they expecting that there is gonna be something like, so guys, that's no. It's hard to talk to them. And I realized that for the last couple of months, we give a lot of information about the stock market. If I'm gonna go on the daily, weekly, whatever, just take a look. Try, oh, you cannot see that. I will show you. Sorry for that. I'm gonna put the lines, yeah, right now. Our system could take a look where there's gonna be the top of the Tesla in 2026 and 2028. If I'm gonna go on the 2 weekly time frame, that's still gonna be the top. So it means that the whole market, even if we're gonna drop here, we are still going up. We are still going higher. You see that from here till here, the phase are like, we should go up. That movement from here till here, that movement was the correction. So if we're gonna trigger 273 or I don't know, 250 or even 214. Could it be like that? Of course it could be like that. Then we're still gonna go up because the face on the 2 weekly time frame are like that. We can see the Nasdaq on the monthly time frame, and it shows to us that we are only going down. So it means that if I'm gonna take a look on this trading filter, as soon as possible, there is gonna be disaster. There is gonna be disaster. I don't care about what, like, if there's gonna be the nuclear war, please, not on Los Angeles, anywhere in the world, like the kindergarten, like the biggest puppy shelter, whatever, where? Even for my parents' house, not here. That's it. That's selfish thing that I can say. If I cannot change anything with the nuclear war, let it be anywhere except where I am right now. I don't care what there's gonna be, what it's gonna be. But the only way when the dollar are growing, it's a war. So here, dollar grows because they print the dollar. Here, dollar grows because all these war zones in Ukraine. What's gonna put the dollar down until the middle of 2026? Maybe some kind of disaster, but after that, make America great again. S&P, Nasdaq, Tesla, zero chart on the monthly time frame. Nvidia, zero chart on the monthly time frame. Netflix, up, down. Microsoft, up, down. Meta, zero. Amazon, down. Something like that. Apple. Of course I'm gonna buy 17 Pro Max, but that's not gonna help them. That's not gonna help them. They gonna go down. If you're gonna go on any other, take a look at this. I'm not touching anything. If I will ever be the guy who gonna prepare myself for the live stream, punch me in the face. Oh, that's the coins which I'm interested in that right now. So I'm drawing only on the, that's it. And we're gonna go on the lower time frame, weekly, daily, 4-hour time frame. Of course you can catch the movement. Of course you can catch daily swing trade. You can trade options. By the way, thanks to developer, he's teaching me slowly, but still I'm trying to get, I never trade options, never. But he showed me so fucking amazing things. He said like, hey dude, I hate crypto. You trading crypto, people trading crypto, crypto is on a hype, let it be. The system works with the crypto. But he built that system mostly for the options. And that's insane. He showed me like really, really good strategy. So when I'm talking to people from higher class of Wall Street traders, investors, hedge funds, the guy with the sign, the guy who's most of the time looks like, how old are you, like? So you don't know how to use present simple continuous and you're trying to say to me that you know when the price will turn around. They are judging me. I was like, okay. Sorry that you came to me and you asked my opinion. Sorry for that. I'm just holding the fucking sign. So that's why I will probably not gonna analyze the stock market, because I'm not trading the stock market. The last time when I was buying stocks, it was at the beginning of April. I said it on exactly the same live stream. Today and the whole week from today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm gonna put exactly the same amount of money in the stock market. And then I'm gonna sell on that day. You're doing trading, you're paying taxes. Yeah, here in the United States, you should do that. You can do the same on the Ukrainian stock market. There is almost zero taxes, like 20% maximum. But still, there's a lot of things to do, and I don't want to waste my time on the SPX. I don't want to waste my time on the Nasdaq, on the Tesla, etc., etc. Why? Because I'm not trading that. I'm trading every day 30, 50, I don't know, 100 trades on the cryptocurrency. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Thanks God I closed only one long position. Everything else are still there. So what we're gonna do right now, I'm not gonna do nothing. Let it be there one short. I opened that short on the 1 hour time frame, as I explained to you. Where's the screen? To take a look how our 4 hour trading filter gonna work here. All other 20 positions are there. All other spot buying are there. And the most precious thing that you should understand, if the Bitcoin drops on 6.5%, right now we are back on 2.4%, and only just because dominance are going down. For example, the ripple from there, I only closed yesterday my short position. That was insane, 400%. That's the position which was fixed. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? And here. That's the entry price, 3.64. That's the exit price, 2.75. 2.75. Okay, we dropped to 2.72. That's insane. 23%, 24% movement down. From the top to the bottom, it's 25.5%. And right now, we are going back only on 7%. And I think that in the nearest future, like that's gonna be here, something like that. That's what I'm gonna think to close my position. But when I'm definitely gonna think about that, on 10 and 18. Everything are almost the same. My friends, there is assets which works exactly the same as Bitcoin works. And there is assets which almost impossible to predict how they're gonna work. You know why? Because there is the fucking bullshit coins which cannot be analyzed, but still this system calculate the movement. I wish I will start to answer your questions, but I don't know if I want. Let's take a look. Just followed you. Hey guys from TikTok, thank you very much. Follow me for more. Watch our previous video. Follow all links in bio. Don't trust you as well. Don't trust to anybody who's texting you. I will never text you. I will never text you. I will never ask you what coin you holding. I will never offer you to give me your money, to send me your money, to activate something like trading bot or whatever. No, 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 no. Nothing like that. I don't give a fuck. Thank you, man. Thanks for the info. Thank you for your time. Thanks as well. Guys, I go through all altcoins in my watch list. Go back in time, make a pause, and see the dates, see the limits. That's it. Like you, there is a lot of people. There was the guy who today texted me in Russian. He has the same, no, he has a different name. There was other guy from the London who texted me with the same name as I have. So the guy texted me in Russian language, but he lives in Spain, I think. Portuguese, yeah. And he said to me, hey, I'm in your group. He joined the Signal group. We have a Signal group for Ukrainians. I'm not promoting this group. You don't need that group because you're not gonna stick to the risk management rules. So he joined that group and he's asking me, what should I do with my position? I said, I don't know. Can you tell me? I said, yes, I can tell you, but I won't. I'm not your fucking advisor. I'm not your friend. I'm not, like, you are nobody for me and I'm nobody for you. Why I'm wasting my time? And this guy was pretty pretty good person. He said like, thank you very much, I really appreciate what you're doing, thank you for that, thank you for that, thank you for that. Then 2 more guys text me, hey, can you tell me that? I said, no, I wouldn't do that, because if I'm gonna do this for one person, then the other person will be like offended with that. Why are you talking to him, not to me? The only people whom I help, that's my family and my friends. And first thing first, if my Sonia, my girlfriend, asking me to do something, she's gonna be the first in the row. The second one will be my parents, my brother, my nephew. Then, only then, if I have time, I'm gonna answer to my friends. So the followers, they will be the last but not least. We're talking about money, my friends. We're always talking about money. Time is money. Information is money. Health is money. Money is money. You don't want to waste your time watching this live stream. You don't want to waste your time by like, what this guy trying to tell me. But all you want me to tell you what do you need to do to earn money. Go at the same job that you're gonna go tomorrow. Do your same business that you've been doing for 10 years. You're receiving money for something that you know. I'm doing the same. I will be the stupidest person in the world if I'm not gonna monetize that. I'm honest. If it's work and you wanna get access, okay. If not, consume the information. I'm giving too much free information. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Can you look Litecoin? Yes, I can. Pull the chart on Velodrome. I want to take a look what kind of asset has the name Velodrome and why you bought this asset, or why you like thinking to get this. How somebody not being drunk or on other influence gonna buy something that looks like that? How that's fucking possible? You want me to give you some kind of information about this asset, yeah? What the fuck is wrong with people who's buying this asset? Oh my god, take a look at this 4-hour time frame. My friend, you don't need algorithm. You need new friends, new publics, Telegram groups, new community. You need to unfollow everything that you are follow before that words. Because in the clear state of mind, you will never even Google the fucking shit that calls Velodrome Finance. In the clear state of mind, you will never press the button buy that kind of shit. It means that somebody said it to you. Guys, that's not financial advice, but don't even fucking Google this Velodrome. I don't know what kind of shithole is that, but as far as I can see, in my opinion, they are just like taking your money from you. That's insane. I'm telling you, I never saw such a horrible chart in my life. That's the first time when I see that kind of like cardiogram from the... That's insane. That's insane. Take a look at this 1-hour time frame. Like somebody trying to guess Somebody trying to guess something. Oh my God. I never saw that the forecast model will be just the straight line. I never saw that. I'm using this system a little bit more than 14 months. I never saw like that. I want to take a look on the coin market cap. It's interesting for me. Velodrome. The coin yearly. Oh, so it has other charts. It has other charts. Where is that? Velodrome, maybe on Coinbase. Yeah, on Coinbase, that's the better chart. Okay, I opened the cryptocurrency exchange. We just posted this chart. We have the better chart. I'm taking my words back. What the fuck is wrong? Give me a second. Delete. Delete. Add. I'm taking my words back. Let's analyze this chart. It's gonna go up until the end of September, beginning of October. That's gonna go up. You see that? That's gonna go up. I'm sorry. I opened the cryptocurrency exchange, which shows me like, oh my God. But still, I will never put even like $10 in that kind of asset. I will never do that. Community sentiment, 88% bullish. Of course you are bullish. The price of this asset drop 8 times since March 2024. We are right now on the all-time low. The lowest point was in April and June. I will never buy this asset, never. Even if somebody gonna pay me for that asset, I will never buy that asset. XLM, can you take a look at the flow key? Of course I can, but I want, my friends, that's not the questions, that's requests. If you want to have analysis of your coin, pay me for that. Can you tell me your opinion on XRP? I missed what you said earlier. Raffaello! Sì! Porca puttana, certo questi 2 giorni sarà preparare la piscina. Raffaello, I will tell you one thing. You missed something. So you can go visit link in bio and you can watch whole 2-hour live stream and you will find my opinion about XRP. What's the difference between your time and my time? 0. But in my world, I don't care about your time. That's why I understand why you don't care about my time. But in your world, there is only one chance to communicate with me. There is only one chance to do mistake and to be blocked. That's it. That's how it works. I'm not trying to be the best influencer. I'm not trying to be the most famous influencer. I'm trying to build community of trustful, respectful, and really good people who knows what the fuck is borders, who knows what's the boundaries of the person. So please, guys, think a little bit, like twice. Can you tell? Of course I can. Any question that you're gonna ask me, I can. But there is the main question inside of my brains. Should I Do I want? Do I need? If today something gonna happen with my health, I can call to any doctor in the world and ask him, can you help me? He can say, yes, I can, but I want. Maybe if you're gonna pay me, and if you're gonna come to my country, to my hospital, to my city, to my whatever, I could try. Everything works the same. Call to the chief to the chief of the restaurant. Power, it's the chief in Ukrainian. That's funny. Call to the chief of the restaurant and ask him, can you do croque madame for me? He will say, yes, I can, but I want, because we are a fucking Japanese restaurant. You can do whatever you want. Call to the slut, to the, like, hello? Can you do some kind of booba juba? Blah, blah. Booba juba. I want booba juba. She will do anything that you want. She will do, but you're gonna pay her for booba juba. Booba juba. I'm gonna do booba juba for my girlfriend today. I just imagine how my assistant watching this chart, and he was like, should I put the time code on booba juba here or not? Guys, please. You are putting me in the state of I should probably charge even for the live streams. You know, I know what I'm doing. I know why I'm doing that. I know what I'm receiving from that. Money, attention, somebody loves me, somebody hates me, but still, this is the energy. I'm fulfilling myself with all these things. But most of the time, 99% of the time, people are selfish. People don't care about anything. It's hard for people to press the like button. I'm telling you. Only if I'm trading in you, then I'm gonna cancel the live stream right now. Only that making people to press like. Like it costs something for you. Like it's gonna withdraw money from your bank account. You supporting different people. I was showing to Ukrainian in the group. I will show you this right now. Give me a second. I will show you that. That's funny. Because that's the future of the same community. That's the future of the same community. Back in 2022, 2023, I had the huge Ukrainian group, which was like something like 30,000 followers. Then I closed that kind of community, and back in November 2023, I created this group, and I said that I'm gonna tell you when to buy, when to sell, what I'm buying, what I'm selling, only until December 2024. From December 2024, I said to Ukrainian people, ciao, vaffanculo, arrivederci. And I explained to them that sometimes I have like inner feeling like, oh my God, I need to tell them something. But then I explained them this thing. That's my Ukrainian Instagram. My friends, that's my Ukrainian Instagram, which before war I had 220,000 followers. Right now it's something like 150,000 followers. Take a look at these views, take a look at these likes. They will not support anything that I'm doing. You know why? Because you leave your country in the terrible war. You don't want to die for your country. But I'm helping to the country more than the whole government of Ukraine. People from 14, 16 till 60 years making more money with my free non-financial advices than they are making by doing job after 5-10 years of education in university and few years of working before they're gonna get the job. 160,000 people saw this photo when I'm telling like people, hey guys, October 24, I'm telling to people buy 4th and 11th of November. That's fucking insane how stupid and poor they are. And that's the similar thing. Oh, please, Mr. TikTok, don't block me. People are perfect. People are the best. Don't block me. Please. I need to stop doing TikTok. Give me a second. Bye-bye. TikTok off. And here we can talk about everything. So they are stupid, they are greedy, and they are poor. And that's the three parallel lines that will never cross. They are stupid because they are poor. They are poor because they are stupid. They are greedy because they are poor and stupid. That's it. All these jealous people, all this envy. We are the most hateful race in the world. Even right now when Ukrainians listen to me, no, we are not. You're stupid. You're stupid. Andrew, shut up. I don't need your advice. I'm gonna go back to my parents and I can go like too low. The next one, June 23, 112,000 people saw this photo, 300 likes. The same, I know when Bitcoin will crash. 103,000, but more likes. You know why? Because most of the content here about my girlfriend. There was like the few photos with my girlfriend. The same, May 26. The same Rodeo Drive, 300. I'm buying camera for $40,000 to do content for people and they like, okay, sounds good. But then they trust into this guy. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. You cannot even imagine how this guy fucking scamming people. That's insane. For example, I'm gonna translate it to you. The Ukrainian guy catch Silicon Valley, 2 million for Ukrainian development. Alexander Zolupovsky, creator of crypto community, decline American clients. You know why he declined American clients, even those who seen his ads? Because he's gonna go to the jail. His producer live in Miami. He will go to jail any minute when they gonna do the same ads on the American people. Like immediately. Because they are fucking scamming. And you know whom they scamming? Fucking stupid Ukrainian people. That's insane how people reacting when you're trying to tell them, hey guys, I'm selling, I'm gonna buy then. That's why I'm telling to you, stop leeching my energy. I can talk about anything all day, all day. I love to talk. My throat chakra are very powerful. I can start to do anything. I can even start to talk about love, about poetry, about art. But you don't need that. You need to understand how the price works, how the timing works, how you can change your life, life of your family, life of your kids. You want to help your parents? How many of you, no matter how rich you are, bought cars for your parents, bought houses for your parents? How many of you bought for your girlfriends? All my girlfriends driving cars which they were dream of. Oh, I have a dream, I have a money. I can fulfill this dream for you. Because people thinking about themselves, and then they trying to tell to someone who thinking about other people that you are doing something wrong. For me, it's insane. I don't know why. And you know, when I'm gonna drop to do these live streams, when I'm gonna understand that you're not giving me even 500 likes, I need to raise the limit. Next time, maybe it's gonna be 700 likes. Next time, it's gonna be 1,000 likes. Because I don't know why in this world, everything that's ha, poo, and like that are so fucking popular, and people who really trying to help you, they're fucking like low key. I'm telling you, thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful August. Every day until the end of the August, except 13 and 19 of August, I'm gonna do live stream on the TikTok. If there's gonna be the day when I'm not doing the live stream, I don't give a fuck about that. I just said to myself, I'm gonna do live stream tomorrow, or maybe I stuck in the elevator, maybe the internet bad, maybe somebody punching me in the face, and I cannot do live stream right now. So please, don't text me. Where is the live stream? When it's gonna be live stream? It's gonna be when I want to do that. That's like taking a shit. I'm going to toilet only when I want to do that. I'm not the dog, I'm not the kid to like, you need to shit. No. I wish you, to all of you, to be in that kind of position to do only what you want to do and to do only when you want to do that. Right now, this beautiful, charismatic man will go on the Rodeo Drive. So if you want to punch me in the face, we can meet there. But most of you couldn't be there because you have what to do, because you have with whom to be. You need to watch all my previous live streams, guys. You need to understand me. I wouldn't say that I'm tired of repeating the same information. No, I just understand that there is way more people who don't understand me. And I care about everyone. You, and you. I care about everyone because you are dissimilar from me. All people in this world except Russians. I hope you understand me. If I'm gonna go further in that topic, they're gonna block my YouTube. So all people are similar. No matter what your age, what your sex, I don't know, what educational level you have, what degree you have, how many class you pass, how many university degrees you have. That's something that put you in that point in your life, in that location. You are here not because you are like billionaire and you just want to take a look at the guy who's making funny jokes, or like maybe you're cuckold or whatever, your wife asking you to watch how she's like on me. I don't know. I don't know what the reason why you're here. I don't know. I can just imagine. I can guess. I can make jokes. I can cry about that. But you are here because you want to know something more. Either you have $10 million or $1 billion. You want to do more. I don't have all money of the world. I don't have the house. I don't have anything because I lost everything in Ukraine. But if I ever gonna lost my trust in myself, my motivation, my brains, that's gonna be the end. That's the end of me. So no matter what's happening in your life, everything gonna solve the perfect way. Everything gonna be the perfect. Because the worst thing in your life, this is the end. That's it. When your life will be ended, that's the worst. Right until that moment, everything going the best way. Just trust the process. Love, peace, profit. Take care.